This is your packing video. We've been talking so much lately. It really means a lot. And I'm sorry for what all you've gone through in the last few months. My heart truly goes out to you. So what I did, the plant that you bought was one cutting propagation from my mother plant. I love aglaonemias. I have like 40 types. I have a problem with them. And I love them because they're so easy to chop and prop. So the one that you bought was one chopped propagation from the mother plant. But because this is your housewarming and you've gone through so much in the last few months, I actually combined all 4 of my propagations. Oh crap. I have the other 3 listed for sale on my site. I need to take those off like right now. I put the other 3 in there. So you have 4 propagations in here. I will go ahead and put this out there. 3 of the 4 had amazingly strong roots, a-okay. One of them just has like one, it's a strong root, but it just has one. So if you see one of these starting to go a little wonky, take it out, put it in water, and then you can replant it, you know, back in here later or off on its own. But that's why. It just doesn't have the strongest, but I still wanted to send it to you. These are all the propagations that I have. So let's get started. I already put the polyfill in. On the base of the plant. Try to keep as much dirt in as we can, but you know, it's shipping across the country, so sometimes it's difficult. At this point, what I do, stop looking so goofy, I guess. Try to find like the back or a flat side where there's just like the least amount of leaves. I think I want to roll it this way too. Okay, so we're going to layer down this way with all the leaves facing up. It's kind of hard to put the polyfill in and make it like stay at this point in the process. So I lay the plant down first and then I start putting in polyfill. Just around the leaves to keep their integrity. Fragile aglaonemia leaves. And then I start the rolling process, just making sure they're all facing the upward direction as I roll them. So monsteras are my favorite, always have been, always will be. But aglaonemias are by far my second. And I feel like they're so far away from each other. I don't know why more people are into these things. They are so bright. They are so colorful. Uh-oh. There we go. I just started using this. I just opened this tape and I feel like it's not as strong as I had a white roll and it was a lot stronger. I bought this in bulk on Amazon. I go through so much tape and polyfill. It's ridiculous. Okay. And then I'm gonna make a slit here. Actually, I'm gonna put polyfill in between some of the leaves before I close it up a little bit more. I forget where you live or where this plant is going. I cannot remember. Don't worry, we're going to close this gap up here. As soon as I get some polyfill in. There we go. Get in there. There you go. Good plant. I don't trust it. I don't trust it. Now I trust it. All right, cool. So there is the top. You can see they're all facing upwards. And then at this point, what I do, a lot of people, they fold it and tape it down, but I think it crushes the foliage, so we're not going to do that. I just put a little doot on the top. Get this leaf covered. Polyfill. Yeah. Boom. There is like a little baby. There we go. Turd. Yeah. And then just to keep the polyfill in, I just use masking tape. Aw, she is such a pretty pink. I'm so excited for you. Awesome sauce. All right, here she is. I repotted her yesterday, Sunday, and I did water her just lightly. I didn't want to give her like a full saturation like I normally do, just because she's going to you. Then I gotta find the right box. Something tells me that's too small. Yeah, it is. Choosing the right box saves on both of us for shipping. Oh, that's probably the best box right there. Well, no, it's this one. Oh, I don't know. Are they either of them even tall enough? No, they're not. So cool. Nope. Just kidding on these. Not when it can't lay down in. No. This is our above garage storage area that I've turned into my office now. Perfect. Okay. And then I tape her down. In the event that the tape comes loose, I'll put some packing paper on the inside too, just so she doesn't jiggle around in transit. Okay, and then taped down with Christmas wrap. I'm getting down to low on my supplies here. Those are probably gonna get used later. So I use all recycled products, just stuff that Amazon sends like this, Walmart bags. That's weird. I'm glad I didn't send you that. It was like the insert from a top. Put this right next to it. All this stuff down in there. Yeehaw! All right, bear with me. I am not good at using a tape gun, but I'm trying. I'm getting better. No, I'm not. I don't think it's a tape gun. It's just making a box stay together. Live plant stickers either help or they hinder. We have not decided. The jury is still out. Oh, cool. Cross all this stuff out before the box winds up back at my house. Haha. All right, we're good to go. Yay! She will be to you shortly. I'm just about to make your shipping label.